To be honest, the performance was pretty solid. We had 2 or 3 really good chances to take the lead. An unfortunate penalty called against us right at the end of half time. But we came out very strong in the second half, got the goal, and really felt we were going to push on. Unfortunately, then we got a red card with 10 minutes to go, and it was all hands on deck to make sure we got the point. So looking at the performance, it was fine. It was solid. We're just happy to be back at home. Pressure's now on them because they need to make the playoffs. Teams below them are right there to catch them. And if we win tomorrow night and results go our way, we should be in the playoffs. I think the performances, as I said, were always there. Confidence was always there. We've tweaked a couple of positions, but I think the mentality just increased. We talked about that we were basically now in the playoffs. The playoff was a match for every game we played this year. Now was a playoff game for us, and I think you've seen that we've really looked to pick up the 3 points whenever possible, and the performance has been good. So we just need to keep it going. Well, we've got a lot of short-term goals. The first one obviously was to make the playoffs. We're closing in on that. The big one for us and the organisation is to finish top 4 so we can get a home game for the next stage of the playoffs. Probably first place is out of our reach now with Red Bulls pulling away, but there's still an outside chance for us, I think, if we can hit a good run, that second or third is attainable. So plenty to play for. The teams around us are the teams we're going to be competing against. But the big thing for us, 4 of our next 5 games at City Stadium, and it's all about the atmosphere, it's all about the home crowd, and we've always done well at home. Yeah, you've always got to be playing your best soccer into the playoffs. There's no question. We've got a couple of injuries right now. Some key players are not available. You've got to be healthy as well. You've got to have your full set of players that you've had all season to come through. So that would be a key component. But we've played all the top teams. Nobody's really frightened us, and you know, if we do make the playoffs, then I think we'll be in good shape to make a good run. Yeah, Deli has gone through about 2 weeks of full training now. He'll be in the 18 for the weekend, and you know, you never know. You might see him for a few minutes. Yeah, no question. I mean, he's our leading franchise, for the goals scored, and he's a crucial player for us. I mean, you know that if he steps on the field at any time, he's got a great chance of scoring. He's already done that. He's already proven that over the years. He's really eager to play, and he wants to contribute. This may be his last season, so I know he wants to make an impact in these last 6 games. Fortunate for us, we've been able to have players on loan from New England, different goalkeepers from DC United. They're all MLS caliber goalkeepers, of course, so they've been very good. But in saying that, it's the 10 guys in front of them have kept things very quiet, and it is difficult to have a different goalkeeper every game. So I think that tells you a lot about the 10 players in front that have done such a fantastic job. Yeah, there's no question. I think you've got some familiarity with Dijkstra and Warra from DC United, so they know the organisation, they know a lot of the players. Charlie Horton from DC came in, and he became very comfortable very early. Matt Turner got a lot of games in from New England, so once you get that rhythm, it's good. But to be able to continue to change the goalkeeper position is not ideal for any coach, not ideal for any team. So the back 4, you know, basically we defend from the front. So the forward positions really start everything off, the first 4 forward positions, and if they do their job right, then the guys behind them can really, you know, make a statement also.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited, obviously, to be able to get back into the 18, and you know, hopefully I can get on and help the team with a goal if needed. You know, I actually recovered really quickly, and I was out on the field quicker than I thought, and you know, probably hurt myself more from doing a little overtraining and had to kind of back off a little bit. So it delayed me a week or 2, but it's great that I'll be back out there soon. No, the doctor gave me the all clear, so you know, I've been in full training and got some training under my belt. So you know, we do the speed and conditioning stuff as well. So there's days where we have 2-a-days, and everything's gone really well. Yeah, it's always tricky coming back from any type of injury. You know, there's kind of a fine line between pushing yourself and then re-injuring yourself. So you know, I started off real easy with biking and swimming, and then you know, as I progressed, I could get into it a little bit more. And then I ended up, you know, getting into the strength side of stuff and was doing that too. And then, you know, a couple of little issues arose, so then I kind of took it easy, and the team went on a long road trip, so I got some good rest there. And I've been able to get kind of right back into the thick of things now. Well, you know, there's a lot of guys that miss out on the 18 every week, and it's certainly not a given. So, you know, given the depth of the squad that we have, it's very tough to get in there, and it's going to be tough to stay in there. So I'm lucky that I have the opportunity to do it this weekend, and you know, I have to make sure if I get a chance that, you know, I do well. I certainly don't take it for granted that I'm going to be in the 18 and able to feature. I think it's obviously the more we train, the more we play, the sharper we'll get. So my job is, if I get in front of goal, to try and finish a chance. So I feel like the more that I train, the sharper I will get. So hopefully, you know, if I do get the opportunity, I'll be able to take it tomorrow. But we work hard in practice, and that's why we train. And as long as, you know, we get good training sessions under our belt, then we feel like we can perform in games. It was certainly you know, a pretty crazy 3 months. I had an outpour of support, which was amazing. I had my family came over and visited me. My mother, my father, my sister all came over and stayed for several weeks, and you know, I've had incredible support from friends, family, and fans. So you know, looking back, it was definitely a tough period of my life, but something that's just going to make me stronger, and I can look back on and just see that I had incredible support from everyone. I think it was, you know, it was a few weeks ago probably. I'd seen the doctor. He, you know, checked, make sure all my incisions and all that stuff was good. And once I was able to kind of get back in the weight room, and I was able to do some squats and cleans and some heavier stuff, and I felt good. I think that's when I knew my body was kind of ready to start handling it.